Hello guys, welcome to latest breeze. Today on the news, ripples over PDP U-turn on Obaseki. Comrade Adams Oshimole and his associates in Edo All Progressive Congress chieftains must have been unhappy about the drama in the ruling party at the federal level that terminated his leadership. But their sadness could not be compounded if the APC does not deliver Pastor Osaze Ize Iyamu in the state governorship election on September 2019. If Governor Godwin Obaseki is re-elected on that date, it will be double tragedy for the Edo APC chieftains. It will be recalled that Oshimole and his die-hard supporters had helped Obaseki to succeed him as governor in 2016 against all odds. But they soon fell apart, fought for the control of APC in Edo, and the governor engineered the suspension of Oshimole at his Etstako westward. Oshimole has now been sacked as APC national chairman. This is the journey. Both Obaseki and Izeyamu went through a tough time to secure the governorship tickets of the two major political parties in the country to contest Edo election in September. Both men even had to switch parties as Ize Iyamu moved dramatically from the People's Democratic Party to APC, while Obaseki left APC for PDP. In 2016, supporters of APC rooted for Ize Iyamu before Ishmael turned the table against him, despite the fact that Ize Iyamu led his 2012 re-election campaign. Obaseki was considered an outsider in the APC, but was recruited into Oshimole's administration as a technocrat from the banking sector. Obaseki, once a confidant, has now become Oshimole's worst political enemy. He was eventually disqualified from contesting the APC governorship primary, a situation that forced him to defect to the PDP. Securing the PDP ticket was not an easy task for the governor, as some of the aspirants of the party vowed not to step down for him. Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, who initially backed Obaseki's defection to the PDP, angrily pulled out of the process while accusing some PDP leaders of trying to blackmail him because of the Edo governor. Spokesman for Obaseki, Kruse Osaji, however, insisted that his principal did not pay money to secure the PDP ticket. This was a party that previously attacked Obaseki's educational certificates as fake, now not known to the governor. He claimed he entered the university the day he left secondary school. How could he have gained admission with such a result? The result was not good enough for any form of preliminary studies. Mr. Obi, the PDP leader in Edo, had said ahead of the 2016 election in the state. This can only mean that Obaseki forged the certificates to gain admission. It is obvious that the man has no academic qualifications, as he had only 3 credits. APC at that time defended Obaseki's certificates, but has now effectively deployed the same claim to scuttle his re-election on its platform, while praising Izeyamu to high heavens. If you remember, Pastor Izeyamu was my Director General of my campaign organization in 2012, my second time, Oshimole proudly said in December 2019, after a rally to welcome Izeyamu back to APC. I won in all 18 local government areas. I won in all the wards in Edo South. I scored 74.6% in the total votes cast. In 2016, the man left us and stood against us. We only managed to defeat him with about 50,000 votes. So if he is bringing on board, as he has done, his goodwill, his energy, his resourcefulness, and his electoral base to join the APC, I am much more confident now about APC continuous hold on the governance of this state than ever before. On the part of the PDP, the last of the 3 governorship aspirants stepped down for Obaseki was Kenneth Imasugbun, a legal practitioner who said he spent the past 18 years to work on his ambition to serve Edo State, and it will amount to political coup if Obaseki was given a waiver by the PDP to contest the election. Imasugbun said before the Edo PDP primary election, if there was anyone who should step down for the other, it is Obaseki. He eventually stepped down at the venue of the primary, saying, Obaseki is a performing governor. He has worked hard for the state. He was distracted by godfathers while he was in APC. Permutations. The sack of Oshimole as APC chairman could not have been tagged an advantage for Obaseki in the forthcoming election, but could propel Oshimole to fight with all his might and with everything he could possibly deploy to his candidate's advantage. Also, incumbency factor could work for Obaseki, but Ize Iyamu would bank on the federal might. Another big factor in favor of Ize Iyamu is the statement credited to a former spokesman for the presidential candidate of the PDP in 2019 general elections, Atiku Abubakar. Prince Kasim Afegbua votes vowing to support Ize Iyamu against Obaseki, who he said the PDP had branded a failure only now to come round to appoint him as the leader of the party in Edo. He would join hands collectively with the APC candidate to ensure that Godwin Obaseki does not return. I am PDP. I am a PDP member, but I will vote APC. Afegbua was quoted. Following, a governor a governor who PDP challenged in 2016 for discrepancies in his submission was suddenly become the candidate of the party. How do you explain such scenario? For me, I will still hold the view that Ogbihie Ihama was a better opportunity to pull through if they had allowed Obaseki to settle for another party. It would have been a matter of three candidates and PDP would have had a better grip. I was shocked to see all three aspirants step down in the face of pressure. Political observers interpreted the alleged shoe sums as what Governor Wike was referring to when he tagged some people in the PDP leadership as tax collectors, while some distant observers feel it is difficult to predict the outcome of the Edo election. Many analysts say for Oshimole to gain relevance in APC, the Edo election is a must-win for Eze Yamu, who is also an experienced politician with a strong connection with voters across the party lines. Some comments on this post. Some people said the only thing we must remember is that the one man who calls himself the godfather shouldn't interfere in governance. Oshimole should go and intensify his efforts at getting the child from Lera. His biggest investment of his life. Edo is not Lagos. Wow. This is a very harsh thing to say. So we have another comment. Better to ignore foolish people like this. Edo people should be the ones deciding if they want Obaseki or Ize Yamu, not lost Jews from hellfire. So people are not happy about the controversy. So we have another comment. Stop confusing yourself. The worst for godfatherism is the tax collector 6 billion to secure party primary. Only God knows how much Edo money will be spent for the main election. So one last comment before we close. We have a very important comment here because different people have their different opinions, and I hope you drop your opinion on the comment section because your opinion really matters. So we have one last comment. Do you know who is Remi Tinubu, Fashola, Ambode, Sanyo-Olu, Fayemi, and more than 100 other politicians have been installed by just one godfather in Lagos? People are starting to think that there are no more men left in popular tribe like Yoruba. But George has cried himself hoarse about godfatherism in Lagos. The worst thing is that the godfather is not even from Lagos. Edo isn't Lagos. So we should drop our comments and our views on what we think about this. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day.